What up, world? How y'all doing this morning? Tuesday, motivation and inspiration. Another one. DJ Khaled. Shout out to everybody that's up going to work, going to school, getting them beautiful kids up. To my people that's already at work and my people on the other side of the world, I love you all. Hope you tapped in with the plug this morning. Read up for another day of blessings, of gratitude, of abundance, of opportunities. No police tape this morning. That's a good sign. Man, I want to give a special shout out to everybody that's still moving forward. That's overcoming adversities and trials and ignoring the negativity of the world. Like, I'm a regular human, and as much as I push this positive message out this morning, every morning, I woke up, as I always do, and you read through the comments, and sometimes there's more negative ones than what you expect. And you want to return that same energy, let them know what you're really about. But as Winston Churchill said, you'll never make it to your destination if you stop and throw stones at every barking dog. And I know where I'm going. I know what vision I got in my head. And I don't have time to stop and exchange friendly fire with people who are at war with themselves. And once you learn most negative things that people say are a projection of them, you let it roll off. So shout out to all my people that's looking at the negativity of the world, and they can keep a smile on their face because they know better days are ahead. And shout out to everybody that's rocking with the channel, that's enjoying the message. I'm still in rough draft mode, so I know I get messages sometimes when people say the camera quality is this or the microphone is that. Hey, on God, I'm just now learning how to do all this, so bear with me. I record these videos between the hours of 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. I still have a full-time job. I'm a father of 7. I'm a basketball coach. I'm a trainer. So the production will improve as we expand in life. But anybody who's caught on right now before the world is caught on, I love you and I appreciate you, because we're gonna accomplish something big, something major in this world, spreading positive energy, uplifting each other. I was listening to Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret in the World, this morning, and he was saying, look back inside yourself and figure out when you were told that you couldn't be successful, that you couldn't accomplish something, that you didn't have greatness inside of you. And I'm like, the whole world seems to need to hear that book. Because I had a thought that was going through my head. I just be having a bunch of random thoughts because I don't consume the world, I just think. And it was like, when did money become God? And I say that because when we talk about Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or Nelson Mandela or Marcus Garvey, we never talk about their net worth. We never say, boy, Martin Luther King really got the bag back in the day. Hey, boy, Booker T. Washington was stunting on them hoes. Why have we got so small-minded to feel like money equals accomplishment in life? You know, the more we fall in love with the material world, the less we know about the spiritual world. And this is a spiritual battle, whether you want to acknowledge that or not. Study the laws of the universe, read the Bible, read As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And it's a lot of things that's going around in this world. And if you would guard your body, I keep saying guard your mind. Because if you think that TikTok and Instagram and Facebook got a hold on society now, wait till that Apple headset drop. If you haven't seen the movie Ready Player One, go check it out. But when that headset drop, it's going to really put the whole world in a stone cold stunner. If you think parents neglect their children now, you ain't seen nothing. Nothing. Yeah, right now, that Apple price tag on it is $3,500. But you know and I know, Google going to make one, Amazon going to make one. They going to have knockoff versions from China for $50. They're going to be selling them at the gas station pretty soon for $50. And everybody going to be in their own world with their headset on. I was talking to my daughter about that the other day. I said, right now, how we see all these homeless people strung out on drugs, you give it 15 years and they're going to be homeless with their headset on. They're going to be happy, having the time of their life. Not even understanding that the world around them is falling apart because they so locked in with that technology, that mark of the beast. And if you've read A Brave New World, that's how this thing is supposed to go. They're going to overstimulate you with so much pleasure that you don't even care what's falling apart. A lot of people in Kansas City right now is dummy hype because they done legalized weed and it's dispensaries on every corner. You just wait to them in brothels on every corner. Because sex work is real work. But at the same time, we got to protect women. So what they going to do, they going to put it legally on the corner. They are destroying the family right in front of your face in real time. And because it's fun, because you get to smoke some weed and have a bunch of reckless sex, you just going along with it. Until you look up and everybody got this anxiety, depression, taking some type of pill. Because one thing I can say as a young man who started having sex at the age of 13 years old, sex is just as addictive as anything else. Liquor, cocaine, you name it, it's extremely addictive. And then you reach for higher levels of it. And with different partners and different frequency. And before you know it, you done wasted all your energy, because all we are is energy in these bodies. No matter how you want to look at it, the body will drop and that energy got to go somewhere. And there's a book called Sex and Culture by J.D. Owen that was published in either 1934 or 1936 that I recommend everybody read it. And out of the 86 or 88 cultures, the more sexual freedom they had, the faster they decline. Because we all know a man's highest purpose is to get what a woman got in between her legs. But if he could just go pay $40 for it at the corner, that man ain't gonna put no purpose to be great. No man can give women the amount of attention they can get from social media. And the boys of current generation who have phones, we have seen more naked women than our grandfathers and great grandfathers ever imagined. So we overstimulated. So you got to decompress from a lot of it. Turn the phone off. You know, you eat too much food, you got to go to the bathroom because your stomach be hurting. A lot of people need to take a mental poop. Their brains are overstimulated from the time they wake up to the moment they go to sleep. They consuming news feeds. Who said this? He said that. She said that. Give yourself a break to just think. Go on a walk in nature without your phone. Go in the bathroom and stop taking your phone in there. I seen a stat, and I don't know if it's true or not, but it said the average American cannot do 5 push-ups. That's asinine. And maybe that's why all these young boys want to be shooters, is because they know they can't throw no hands for real. But on a serious tip, man, health is wealth. And if you watch my content, man, I really want you to take care of your health. Drink water, take vitamins. Stretching is extremely important. I promise I cannot really express how important it is to stretch your hips out. Stretch your quads, your hamstrings. We all sit in cars. We all done had a job where we sit down. We all done went to school where we sit down. So our lower back is compressed way more than what it should be, which affects your ankles and your mobility and the way you run, the way you walk. I'm a basketball player, so my hips have been slanted, and I go to the chiropractor often. I do cryotherapy. I do cupping therapy. I take ice baths. You really got to protect yourself and take care of your body, because this is the only one you get. In our society, it wants you sad, broken, not believing in yourself, not loving in yourself, just chasing the bag. Be fat, all out of shape, but chasing the bag. And I can't get with that, man. You got to set an example for your children. But in today's society, it seems like men don't even care about their children. I don't know who care less about their children, the men chasing the bag or the women who out trying to be an Instagram baddie. I say a lot, man. I don't know who or what I would be if my mama was in this social media era. Because I think she would have neglected me like a lot of children are being neglected right now. Hell, my mama neglected me to watch, Young and the Restless and all my children in General Hospital with Maury and shit. So I can only imagine if my mama had Instagram and all that. And that's why so many kids out here in the world broken, lost, looking for love, looking for acceptance. So I hope one of these individuals stumble on this content, man. Understand that you belong, that you have a purpose. If it's airing your body, that God has a plan for you. God's not done with you, no matter how hard it seems. And I say it a lot because Tupac said it. Thug life stands for the hate you give little infants fucks everybody. And right now, who's protecting the children? I seen a clip. If you follow Angela Stanton, check her out. And some of the things that's going on at these parades, I can't even fathom why you would want to take your kids there. I think that's child abuse. Truthfully, 100%. that there's no way in hell that we should be subjecting our children to so much demonic behavior. But whatever you put out, you got to get back, and we got to find a way to counterbalance this energy, and that's all I'm trying to do through this little content that I put out, that YouTube shadow ban and don't let get really far out there in the world. But we gonna pop off one day. You know, it's crazy to think when I had maybe 400 or 500 subscribers, I could have a video get 100,000 views, and now being over 30,000, a video maybe get 100 views. But that's why I say everything is perspective, and you always got to expect blessings, right? Because I can look at this and say, man, this video only get 5 views. I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my energy. Let me quit, right? No, I am hyped there's even 5 people watching this shit. If nobody watched it, I'm proud of myself for having the confidence to record and upload it. And that's how we got to start moving through this world. We can't look on external validation. You got to be proud of yourself and the work you put in. I was watching a podcast with Will Smith, and he talks about how husbands, they'll accomplish something really great, and they'll be excited to go tell their wife, and their wife responds like, okay. And because she didn't respond the way you thought she should have, then you feel less than about your accomplishment, about what you've done in this world. And then you go off, and then you feel like I need to accomplish something else, and you're always trying to seek validation, whether it's from your wife or your girlfriend, if you're a child trying to seek it of your mother, if you're an employee trying to seek it from your boss. But you got to be proud of what you do. You can't look at the way someone else responds to your art and let that be your measuring stick. Use this world as a mirror, and the mirror can't judge you. It's just a reflection. So when I see the negative comments, I don't get moved off of them. The positive comments, they do move me a little bit, because I really think it's awesome to be able to inspire people and uplift people that I'll never meet. That I sit in my car, driving to work, living my regular everyday life, but I'm able to touch people and help people. We all know corny motherfuckers who got to give homeless person $1 and record it and put it on video and stuff, and everything they do, it got to be for video. I have no idea who I'm helping. I can't see you. I be seeing comments like, oh my God, you made me cry. That wasn't the goal. The goal was just really for you to know that you're great. That in this mean, ignorant, evil ass world that wants you to think you less than because your skin color or because where you come from, everybody should strive to get to the top. I think it was Jim Carrey that said it, and I agree. Everyone deserves to be rich so they can see it don't change who you are. You snap your fingers, you got $100,000 in the bank, $100 million. Yeah, that make your bills go away, but you still got your same mama, you still got the same daddy, you still got your same baby mama or baby daddy, you still got the same friends. You don't become rich and start hanging with LeBron and Jay-Z overnight. So if you're not happy with yourself right now, with the little money you got, or with the overdraft bank account or the negative balance, then why would you be happy with more money? You got to be happy right now on the way to money. That's why I say you got to expect gratitude, expect blessings, because we all are born rich, we just short of money. But we all are born rich in potential to accomplish anything, limitless. But as we grow up, we start putting limits on ourselves. And if you fight for your limits, you will get to keep them. That's how this thing works. And outside of that, the world is limiting you now. I had my children watching a documentary yesterday. I'm not 100%, I can't remember the name of it, but it was on the YouTube channel Real Black. And I just really try to educate them and enlighten them on how the same propaganda has been pushed year after year after year after year. Like the content that I have my children consuming, I promise it ain't like no other parent in this world. Malcolm X said you got to teach your kids early what you learn late. And in a world where the average American can't do 5 push-ups, all my children got abs. All my children do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, run on the treadmill with me already, run up and down hills, you name it, we do it together. Because you got to lead by example. And this is a challenge to all men out there, man. Get in the best shape that you possibly can. And to the women, why not? It motivates your children so much to see you doing things. I encourage you today, when you get home, or if you're already at home, turn on your favorite song and just sing it as loud as you can. Dance. Get that positive, happy energy moving through yourself and through the people around you. When I be dancing and singing, my children be looking at me like, Daddy, you crazy. But I need them to see that you got to be comfortable being yourself and ignore the world, because they will always judge you and criticize you. You know, the masses of people not really happy with themselves. They haven't forgiven themselves. So when you evolve, of course they're going to look at you as different. Of course they're going to criticize you and try to demean you because they don't understand you. They're not on your conscious level. They still at that low vibration, attracting whatever the world put out. And thoughts are things, as Prentice Mulford said. So once again, if you would guard your body, guard your mind. Anything the mind can believe and conceive, it can achieve. I don't know if you've heard of the 369 method from Nikola Tesla, but I think you should check that out as well. It's a bunch of valuable information in this world, and I don't believe that people want to be dummies. Just whoever controls these algorithms and these social media companies, they're gonna suppress any real knowledge. Like the masses of people believe that you grew up in the hood in poverty, and that you sell drugs, that you was in and out of jail. I promise, I know a lot of people, not that consume the content that I do, like the Ralph Waldo Emerson and things like that, but I know a lot of people who want to rise above the ghetto. A lot of people who want to get out these environments. And I know a lot of people who succumb to it as well, because it benefits them to run around with this victimhood narrative. But Booker T. Washington talked about that back in the day. It always been that way. You had a group of people that wanted to advance and succeed, and you had a group of people who wanted to make excuses. And I'm sure your same friend group, your family, you know, people who want to work hard and get ahead. And then you got somebody who every day they got a new story or a new gossip situation or another issue that happened in their life. And it's like, man, if you always got a problem with somebody, maybe you the problem. But on this Tuesday, man, I want you to understand that you have to fight against all negativity. Be out there like Mayweather on defense. Just, nope, not today, nope. Or Ali. Ali is another one, a great man. We never talk about Muhammad Ali's net worth. Never. We talk about the way he fought in the ring. We talk about how elegant he was, how he spoke. But we never talk about his money. Even you know, the Barack Obamas of the world, when he was loved before he hit us with the 1-2 switch, 1-2 step like Sierra. If you because a lot of people still like Barack Obama. Listen to his 2004 speech when John Kerry was running. Listen to him at 2008. Listen to him Father's Day 2008. Listen to him 2009 Father's Day, and then listen to him in 2016. He's a totally different individual. And not that we can't all evolve and grow, but his talking points change so much that it's unrelatable at this point to the masses of inner city people, whether it's Chicago, Kansas City, St. Louis, Detroit, Memphis, whatever it is, man. The masses of people put a lot of faith and hope in him, only to be bamboozled, as Malcolm X said. You put them first and they put you last. So don't look externally to politics and overlook God, because we all have a connection to spirit, and anything that you put in your mind, it has to manifest into this material world. That's why it's such an attack on our children. It's really easy to see. Like, it makes so much sense. The younger I get you and the younger I plant these seeds, if you got a garden, if you plant a bunch of positive flowers seeds and you water them and give them proper sunlight, you know what they're going to grow up to be. Now, if you plant a bunch of negative seeds in these children's head, then it's a potential they can go either way, because they got the positive and the negative. So with you removing the fathers out the home, mamas is all at work, kids are being raised by social media. What kind of content is social media pushing on your children? Nothing to make them a better person. That's why I say, as a parent, man, we gotta put on the armor of God right now more than ever. Even if you don't like your baby mama, even if y'all don't like your baby daddies, you gotta work together to protect your children. I got 2 baby mamas, and we aligned because the goal isn't for me or for them, it's to raise these children in this world. So my sons don't end up some little shooters doing some dumb shit. So my daughters don't end up become teen mamas. As parents, we have the power to control that. As much as the world say, we don't know why there's so much violence in these inner cities. We don't know why these kids are all overdosing on pills. They screaming for attention. They are hurting. They are hurting in levels and in ways we've never paid attention to before. So I hope these little videos that I make really touch somebody. Like I said, YouTube don't let the reach get out there like it should. But it ain't even about the reach right now, because the internet is timeless. And whether I'm able to touch you and influence you today, tomorrow, 5 years, 20 years, this content will be here. And someone will stumble across it. And if it inspires one person, I did my job. I'm not naive that I'm about to change the whole political system, and it ain't a cold world going on right now. Cold war, I'm sorry, for capitalism and communism. And there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that I'm not one of the elites. I don't have the power to control the strings like that. But all I can do is enlighten people of what's happening in the world and tell them to get right spiritually. That's all you can do. And not let this world break you, not let it have you in a state of anger and depression. Life is too beautiful. The sun is shining right now. If it's raining where you are, go outside and dance in the rain. If it's like whatever it is, just embrace nature. Embrace the things that are around us that are given to us for free by God. Because all the things that really matter are free. You can fall in love with your iPhone, with your iPad, with your MacBook, with the new Apple Pro headset, with your AirPods. You can fall in love with all this technology, but at the end of the day, you can snap your fingers and it's gone. And we back out here as the same hunters and gatherers that we come from. Can you protect yourself in nature? Can you defend your family? Can you run from a dog if you need to? That's what's really important. And yeah, we all want to have, money and material things. But I've never seen a U-Haul with a hearse behind it in my whole life. If you have, let me know. And when my mama passed away, I didn't want to keep none of her stuff. I donated it. When my sons passed away, I donated all their stuff. Because the material things wasn't what was important. And I just wish we can get, LeBron James seems like to be a great father. I wish he could highlight how important fatherhood is. But that's why we got us. We got the regular everyday daddies who we not the stars. We not on TV. We just turn on our cameras. We got the Adam Calhouns of the world, you know what I'm saying? The Struggle Jennings. We got some good men in this world. Also, we got the Charleston Whites of the world doing their thing to wake individuals up and speak truth. And I'm encouraging, if you happen to be watching this video still, give something to this world. You know what you love to do. You know what's important to you. Whether it's rapping, singing, dancing, poetry, cooking. You may want to get into real estate. You make detail cars really good, landscaping. We all have a gift to give this world. Don't worry about the return you get. Just give it because you're helping somebody. And God gonna make sure you get blessed. That's how he works. Have a super mega awesome Tuesday. Share this video with somebody who needs it. I love you all. Be the change you wish to see in this world. Never be too proud to pray. Avoid all negativity. Don't even give that energy to them people. Even like I said, I know it's tempting to want to respond back with that same energy, but we gonna be the bigger person. What Michelle Obama say? When they go low, we go high. Something like that. I don't remember what it was. I don't even rock with them no more, man. But whatever. Be the change you wish to see in this world. Have a super mega awesome day. Never be too proud to pray, and understand blessings are always, always on the way. They can pop up right now, in 5 minutes from now, 10 minutes from now. You could end this video and boom, the best opportunity ever fall into your lap. So be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy. I love you all. We outie. Peace.